Hey, oh my god, it's the naked threat alert. Yeah. Okay, now I don't really talk like that. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Naked 3, yay! It came out in stores today. This is strange. This is the lightest color in the palette. I'm just going to be using the brush that came with the palette. It's a double-sided brush. So this is just the lightest shade. This is a matte shade, and I'm going to put this on my brow bone, even though it doesn't look very matte on me, actually. It looks kind of satin on my brow bone, but oh well. I feel like it's matte in the pan, so we're going to say it's matte. Let's just go with it. Okay, now Burnout. This is a really pretty, it's shimmery, a shimmery pink color, and I'm going to be putting this kind of all over my lid. All right, and for the other side too. Now, I didn't really know what I was doing when I started, and I decided about now that I was just going to use every single color in the palette. So this is Dust. This is just, I feel, this has glitter in it, definitely, as you can tell. But I think shade-wise, it's just a little bit of a lighter version of Burnout. So I'm just doing this on my inner corners. I really like to brighten up the inner corners of your eyes. I think it just makes you look really pretty and awake. Okay, now I'm going to be using Limit. This is a nice matte shade, and I'm going to be applying this right to my crease. Now, this is just kind of like a transition color between what I'm doing on my lower lid and my highlight that's on my upper brow, so we don't have like a space without eyeshadow. Now, this is Buzz. This is such a pretty color. This is probably one of my favorite shades in the whole palette. It's just such a beautiful rose pink. I mean, it definitely has, it's really a metallic shade. It's just so pretty. So far we've used like a matte that borders on satin. Then, Burnout was a little bit more of a shimmer. Then Dust is definitely a glittery, super sparkly shade, and Buzz is, pretty metallic. Okay, now this is Trick. This is really pretty metallic as well. This is just a metallic rose gold, and I'm just going to put this right on the very centers of my lids. And this is just putting a little bit of a shimmery color right in the center of your lid will really open up your eyes a lot too. This is Nooner. This is the third matte shade in this palette, and I'm going to be putting this in the crease. We're just going to deepen up this crease a little bit. And this is a really good tip. If you're not sure how to get an even blend, try a few different colors going from lightest to darkest in your crease, and you'll get a really nice, evenly blended out eye. Okay, now Liar. Now this is where it starts to get a little taupey, and I was like, should I keep doing this? Yes, I've already committed. We're doing full pan. So I'm going to put this as my lower liner. I'm going to go all the way to the inner corner of my eye on both eyes. I forgot to put shadow there. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to put this on both of my eyes. And this is Factory. This is just a little bit of a darker color, and I'm going to put this also underneath, just a little bit thicker and not going quite all the way in. Ooh. Okay, and now Mugshot is, this is such a pretty taupe. And this, they all had this rosy pink tone to it. You can't even, it's just so pretty. And it's really showing up true to color on my camera. So this, I'm just kind of darkening out just the corner of my eye right there with this. There you go. Okay, and now this is Dark Side, and this is a beautiful dark, almost gray Okay, that's so pretty. And we're putting that just a little more in the crease, adding just a little more depth. And here's what I'm talking about with, the blending. Each additional color is going to be easier to blend out because we've already got that base there. And I'm just using the smaller end of the brush here to kind of lay out the color. And the same on the other side. Okay. So now what are we doing? Okay. So I don't know if you can see that huge thing on my forehead. Okay, this is black heart. I'm just going to put this under my eyes as well. I dampened my brush a little bit before I did this as well. Okay, so I had this gigantic, you can't even classify it as a pimple because it was, I filmed a video yesterday that I couldn't even show because it had just grown massively by the day. So after dinner, you can kind of see it right there. It's seriously so much better than it was. Now I'm just blending out. So I go into Ulta and I literally run into the door and see my glitzy gentleman and I say, please help me get rid of this on my forehead. And of course he's like, what, darling? I don't see anything. Okay, just black liner on the upper waterline. So he gave me, he consulted with another girl there and she's like, oh, Mario Badescu drying lotion, quick, get her there. So they're running, we're running back. It's a very dramatic scene. And I put it on and literally, nothing was going to take care of this thing overnight, but it went from monster to not as monster. Okay, I had to do something there. I don't know, the phone rang or something. It's so much better, and I will definitely be doing a review of this, but, you already know what I thought, and it's wonderful, and I put it on under my makeup, actually, too, to just have something on that gigantic thing so it didn't get worse by, having makeup on it all day. That is why I love Ulta, because I literally run in there with my problems and they're solving them. I love that place. I'm so glad we have one in town now. Okay, that was severely off topic. Okay, back to the waterline. Blah, blah, blah. You know how to line your waterline. There you go. So, every single color on the eyes now. And it looks like 3 shades. But... girls, it's still right there. You saw me do it. So, yeah, you can achieve this look with less. I just really wanted to play. Okay, now we're going to do lashes. Actually, they went on pretty well today. The lash gods were on my side. These are red cherries. And, all right, now put them on if I get them on the outer edge, everybody does it different. Some people say go from the inner corner. Some people go from, start in the center and then do both the edges. But I really feel that if I do my outer edge first, I get the best application. I don't know. It's just easiest for me. Ladies, you really have to. It's one of those things that the more that I do it, and I still screw it up often if you've watched any of these other videos, but the more that I do it, I feel... the easier it becomes. And the glue makes a difference. And making sure that your glue is set for a few seconds. I don't know if you noticed, but I put the glue on and then you see me doing nothing there for a while. That's just so the glue has, time to get a little bit tacky, okay? So just remember, ladies, if your glue is not tacky, your lashes will be. I had the fan on, and it was like blowing all these weird, like, glue hairs all over. And I obviously have makeup or something on the tip of my nose, like black makeup. Okay, so there we go. I got the little end stuck on, and here I go in with my tweezers, and you can't even see. Come on, get back in the camera, girl. All right, there you are. All right, so those went on pretty painlessly today for a darn change. But, you know, just practice, practice, practice. The lashes make a difference. If you have lashes that, you know, the more flexible your eyelashes, the false eyelashes are, the easier they are to put on. And I'm going to be giving away some red cherries too in my 21 days of giveaways. I will link to that below. So, just some mascara now. I'm still using the L'Oreal Butterfly mascara. And every time I do this, I'm like, you know, I should have done my bottom lashes before I put my top lashes on, because I never feel like I can get close enough to those little end ones over there on the side. I feel like my top lashes are like barricading them. All right, and now here I'm just putting on some mascara, and this is basically, you can see my lash band a little bit right there. I could have done a better job, but this is just to even more, you know, camouflage the false lashes. So that just kind of, you know, helps hold them all together as one unit. And there you go. Lash, lash, lash. And that's it, ladies. Thank you for being naked with me. Bye.